I did that wrong. But I'm gonna have to stay like this now because I did it. Hey, well, I'm live, so we're rolling with it. My name is Tara. Welcome to Mindset Camp. I am the creator of the 5 Steps to Freedom Detox, and we are tackling our mindsets. We are overcoming mental challenges that we all have. We are learning how to better deal with people around us, and we are learning how to be better people for ourselves as well. Let me see if I can get this to stay up on here. I'm still like digging through my stuff from packing and moving and all of that. So I gotta find my regular contraptions that I use. Can I put this like this? I got the orientation different today too, so it's a little different. All right, so we in here. Now, lately we have been going through these positive affirmation playing cards that I got from Five Below. And these are regular playing cards, 52 card deck. But on each card, there is a positive message, a positive affirmation. So we're going to shuffle these cards up and just randomly choose a card. And we're going to choose that as our message for today. We don't want to put more on ourselves than we can bear. So we are just going to pull a couple cards and see what happens and go from there. So how have y'all been enjoying Mindset Camp? Has it been resonating with anyone? Let me know down into the comments how I'm doing so far. All right, let's go. Let's see. If you are looking for my HSV and HPV information, you can find that by joining my free text club or following me on Instagram at Tara's Detox. And you'll find more information about herpes and HPV there buried in my old post and in my highlights. So that's where you can still find the information that you need. Also, I have a free health class every Monday where I explain the process to you, and you have the opportunity to join my program if you choose. It's every Monday night at 6 p.m. Central. I gotta blow my nose. Sorry, you guys. I hate blowing my nose in front of people. I wish I could pause this. I know that was terrible. Digging for gold and everything. Oh, caramel, just don't catch. That thing crazy. Sorry. All right, so, one second. All right, so let's see. Let's pull these cards and see what these cards do before we go out into the world and deal with all of these people we gotta deal with. And I hate to put it that way, but it's the truth. We be out here dealing with each other. And sometimes it just gotta be that way. All right, let me see. Let's see. God, please show us something. Give us a message that'll help us in our day to just keep going. Keep calm. Keep a cool head. Give us a nice positive message. Bam, we'll go with this one right here. Ooh. You ready for this? I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. Wow. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about this one, but man, come on, come into focus. I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. How many of us are suppressing our emotions and trying to lie to us, lying to ourselves about how we feel? Trying to tell ourselves, it really ain't that bad. It really ain't this. It ain't that. Follow your first mind. It is what you think it is. Okay? Follow that. I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. Don't shy away from how you feel about things. You feel how you feel, and it's for a reason. Okay? Recognize why you feel that way. We need to be more in tune with ourselves and with our emotions. And then we wouldn't have to seek so much from the outside. We do a lot of seeking from the outside instead of going within for the answers to our problems. The answer to your problem is inside of you. You know what the answer is. We usually know. We know what we need to work on. We know what's about to go down. We all get, I know I'm not the only one who get these little feelings about, times are shifting or, okay, let me give you an example. You're at work, you got this job, and you see that your boss or whatever person that's higher up at work is starting to nitpick with you. You see that they're starting to call out things that are really minor, that are not a big deal, or that may not be your direct fault. So because they are picking with you, that lets you know, hey, I think they're trying to get rid of me. I think they might be trying to get rid of me. So in that case, because the sign showed you that they might be trying to get rid of you, that you might want to go ahead and start making plans. You might want to start looking for another job. You might want to, because you see that it's coming. You see what is ahead of you. It's clear. It's obvious. Okay? Don't fight your emotions. Now, I'm not talking about when you think your boyfriend, or you're super suspicious, or someone who's super insecure, and you're like, well, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me, and you have no sign, no real signs or nothing. You just think everybody be cheating on you or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you have a feeling that you should move a certain way or you should do a certain thing. Don't ignore it. Don't be afraid to acknowledge that and to move accordingly. Put those things in place. Don't ignore your emotions. If you are feeling sad or upset about something, recognize why you feel a certain way. If you're feeling jealous about something, call it out. Recognize why you are feeling that way. It's being caused by something. So we need to become more in tune with ourselves and with our emotions and how we feel. Okay. There we go. Our emotions are like our thoughts in motion. So we need to be aware of our thoughts as well. You shouldn't be out here just letting your brain go any direction, just, being swayed by any and everything. That we should not be doing. We need to be more careful than that. We need to be more careful with ourselves than that, because thoughts become things. Thoughts take on physical form, physical matter, and they become things. So you can control your thoughts a little bit better than you do. But the thing is, accept your emotions. Understand why you feel the way that you feel. Examine the way that you feel about something and contemplate it. You might want to do that bullet point method that I've been talking about. Bullet point how you feel about something or why you feel the way that you feel about it. Don't just wish it away like some men may do. To us women, men don't, I don't know if they don't they just don't display their emotions, because they definitely have them, but they don't really show them to us, maybe because it might seem like a weak point for them, a weakness or something like that. So men don't usually show their emotions. Now, these days, men are a little bit more vocal about how they feel and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Men are coming out of their hardened shell where they're opening up more, and we're able to see a little bit better, like, okay, so this actually bothers this man. I didn't know that. I had no idea that this was a trigger or that this type of thing actually bothered him. No clue. No clue at all. But we need to be in touch, in tune with the way we feel and with our emotions. Okay? And not deny them, not live in denial. Now, there's something else that I wanted to touch on today, and that is consistency. Because when you don't know what to do, the best thing for you to do is to follow those plans of that thing. Just like when you're about to lose your job. And you know you're about to lose your job. And you start making plans. Okay, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's the type of thing that you need to follow through with. My plan, I knew that things were shifting and changing. I don't know why this just got dark. My plans, I'm like, okay, I know that things are changing and shifting for me. So one good thing for me to do is to do Mindset Camp. It'll help them and it'll help me, because the message that I deliver, that message is for me and it's for them. Whatever God puts on my heart for me to say in the morning to everybody is not just for them. It is also for me. So consistency, even when you don't know what to do, it don't have to be perfect. Consistent don't have to be perfect. Consistent just means that you're going to do it. You're going to do it regardless. You're going to do it ugly. I'm doing it ugly. The way that I started Mindset Camp is not how Mindset Camp is going now, okay? That is not how Mindset Camp is going now. It shifted because things happen. The owner of the book we were reading put out a copyright claim. So what am I to do? I had to stop reading the book. I hope you guys are still reading the book or listening to the audiobook. It's okay. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. So I got another thing. I have my cards, okay? I was trying to be ready before I started and before I went live. 8 a.m. is early, okay? So I'm like, let me just put my makeup on and get ready while I'm talking to y'all about these things, these mindset shifts that we need to undergo. I'll just do that while I'm putting my makeup on and stuff. You know, just go with it. Just stay consistent in whatever it is that you are trying to do. And it don't have to be perfect. You're going to learn along the way. You're going to learn how to make it better and what you need to tweak. And whatever it is you're trying to do, you're going to learn that along the way. So don't even worry about it. Everything that you need will become what you need to be in alignment. Consistency will bring you into alignment with whatever it is that you're trying to do. All you got to do is put forth energy. The thing about manifesting is not that you just would say what you want and then you just feel happy about it. No, God needs some energy to work with. He needs some energy to work with for that to come to pass for you. That's the only way that is going to work. You have to put forth energy. Now, you're like, well, I don't even know what to do to get started with this, this goal or this dream that I have. Do something. Put energy towards that. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what shift is going to happen with my YouTube channel or with my business or with my family. I don't know any of that. But that's none of my business, because I know that I prayed. I know what I prayed for. I know I'm going to get what I prayed for. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is stay consistent. I'm going to consistently come on here and have mindset talks with you guys every single weekday, Monday through Friday. I aim for 8 a.m., but it usually happens somewhere between 8:30. And in me doing this every single day, God is going to put me in alignment with different opportunities. Things are going to start to happen. And that's how you do it in your life as well. Choose something that you're going to be consistent at. What is your consistency? What are you choosing to be consistent in? That is important. Write it down. What are you choosing to be consistent in? Write that joint down. Put it up on your wall. I showed y'all in another video how my wall looked before I moved. And all of the papers that I had pinned up on my wall. And I was showing y'all how those papers that are up on my wall, I had actually done those things. I wrote those papers out like a year earlier, and then I was able to put into place. All that stuff on the papers didn't exist before it was on that paper. I put it on the paper first, and then it happened. Then it manifested. Okay? By me putting in action towards those things. Some of the things on the paper, I wasn't trying to do it in a particular order. I just went and looked at my paper again and I saw, damn, I did all of that stuff that I had wrote down on my paper and pinned to my wall. It manifested. It came to pass. So just that simple, that's all you got to do. You have to set your intention. Okay? Meaning, what is it that you want? What in particular do you want? What are you striving for? Hey, Shalon. I don't have any glasses on. I can't see who's on here. Yes. So, yes, consistency is what will bring you towards whatever it is that you are fighting for or working for or praying for. You're going to get it. That's just the way that it works. But if you give up, will you ever get it? If you ever give up on the goals that you set for yourself, what's going to happen? You're just going to be the same. You're just going to be stuck. Stuck the same, doing the same damn thing. Getting the same damn result. Doing the same complaining. Everything in your life will be the same. And it will be nobody's fault but your own. Because you didn't decide to be consistent. And being consistent is not easy. It means doing it when you don't want to do it. It means getting your ass out the bed when you don't want to get out the bed. It means when you're depressed and you're confused and you don't know what to do and you're scared, you do it anyway. You do it ugly, like Coach Kelly says. You got to keep going. How does that Young Thug song go? Horses don't stop, they keep going. Wild horses don't stop, they keep going. Okay, you got one life to live. You got one life to live. So don't sit up there and live your life as a couch potato, just scared to do everything. Especially my black people. We so scared of everything. Anything and everything. We scared about everything. So superstitious. Did you know that what they did to us is that they took our belief systems and they took our work and they demonized it so that we would be afraid of our own shit that really worked. The energy stuff, the magic stuff, they took it, they demonized it, and then they gave us their Bible to replace our work while they used the work that they took from us and turned into demons. They turned them into demons, and they are not demons. Somebody was asking me about my earrings. Let me show this to y'all. Somebody was asking me about my earrings, and they were like, that's the Baphomet, that's the Baphomet. Why are you wearing that? Somebody who think they woke. I'm like, if you really woke, you would know that that is an ancient symbol of wisdom. And they stole that symbol from us and demonized it so that they could use it. And all of this time, we sit up here talking about, well, we don't worship ancestors and idols and this, that, and the other. When the whole time you are worshiping somebody's ancestors. That's why they put their ancestors on the money. So that we can worship their ancestors and they can get power from their ancestors. This is crazy how it looks so different on the phone versus how it looks in person. It's like, how do I know? I'm gonna go with what I see in person because this looks pretty flawless in this mirror. So, anyways, they take our stuff. They beat us into submission figuratively. Okay, they beat us into submission by heavily indoctrinating us, making us go to the schools. We totally don't see it. I don't know how we don't see it, but we totally don't see it. So, and I don't see it. And the thing is, history is so fucked up. For one thing, like we did not come from, a lot of us did not come from Africa. A lot of us are actually Native American, okay? Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but a lot of us are actually Native American. And not actually African. But you got to think about it. As a people, we be so friendly and just want to show people that we know stuff and that we got stuff and we do stuff. Hey, look at me, I could do this. Oh no, I could do this. Hey, I could jump higher than you. I could shoot faster than you. I could plant this. I could grow that. Look, you see what I could do? Kudos for me. We got to stop doing that shit. That's the problem. Always want to show somebody something. Always want to go kumbaya with the enemy and stuff. This right here, and I'm not talking about like, this is not no like racist stuff or nothing like that. I'm just talking, let's bring it all the way back. We still got them same issues as a people. All that friendly bopping and all this and the other, and want to just show people. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. When they are a capitalistic type of group. They are a paperwork type of group. They're a paperwork group of people. And contracts and all this and the other. So they come by being all nice and stuff. I mean, not being all nice, but asking questions. Stop by in America, asking some questions and stuff. And then we got these old friendly ass Negro Indians out there, just like, oh, okay, come on, foreigner, stranger. Let me teach you everything I motherfucking know about my shit and be your friend. So then you could go just flip the switch on me. And then now you done took over my stuff. And I'm still sitting up here trying to impress you. Makes no sense. We really got to stop doing that. Seeking approval and being lazy thinkers. Not wanting to go and do any sort of a research or reading of our own, or to think deeper into things on our own. We want somebody to just tell us. We want a savior to just come up and just say, hey, this is what you should do. This is what you should think. And this is that direction that you should go. These people have taken our symbols of wisdom and power, and the whole world is magic. You can sit up there and you can say, well, I don't believe in all this magic, this, that, and the other. But the world is spiritual. The world is a spirit. The earth is a spirit. You are a spirit. Everything has a spirit. So if it is alive, but if we all are spiritual beings and everything is a spirit, this stuff that y'all afraid of, talking about magic and this, that, and the other, everything is magic. The words coming out your mouth is magic. That's why you got to be careful about what you speak. That's why you got to be careful about what you allow yourself to think, because it's all magic. Whatever you got going on up in here is going to translate into the world. It's going to manifest and translate right in front of you. What you think about, you bring about. And I don't like to get cliche, but people like cliche stuff. So what you think about is what you bring about. So if you're thinking about trash all day, expect to have a trashy life. If you are constantly ending up in relationships with really bad people, then you need to re-examine yourself. Why are you attracted to bad people? For real. Are you in alignment with that badness? Is that what you are in alignment with? I know me personally, I attract great people into my life. It's weird how I can attract like the most generous, kind-hearted, sweet people into my life. As friends, in relationships. Now, all of us have definitely encountered some people that was questionable. Ugh. We all got an ex that we wish we would have never went down that road. We all do. We all got that person. But besides all that, you are what you attract. So if you are attracting certain experiences that you don't want in your life anymore, then there's something in you that you need to change. And it kind of starts with recognizing your emotions. You need to recognize your emotions. You need to see why is it that you feel the way that you feel. I don't know why this ain't coming up. Hold on. All right. Why is it that you feel the way that you feel? That is so important to know why you feel that way. How you gonna be mad or be jealous about something and you don't even know why? Especially women. Women will be mad, will be jealous, they'll be hating on a whole nother woman. You know, we get dressed and we do all this stuff for other women. We do this stuff for other women. The men don't like it. The men, I'm doing this for the doggone algorithm on Instagram so that I could go doggone post. Because y'all know I don't really be wearing makeup like this no more. It's been a long time since I wore makeup. Very, very long time. But that is also beside the point. But we need to be in tune and recognize our emotions and why it is that we feel the way that we feel. So if you run around here being jealous of somebody or not liking somebody for whatever reason, for no reason at all, you up here not liking people, and you don't have no reason, no real reason, like that person didn't do you or nothing. You just like, I just don't like them. You need to recognize what's wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. You don't just stop. You don't just not like people for no reason. You need to understand that if you're around here not liking people for no reason, I just don't know what it is. I just can't put my finger on it. I just don't like that bitch. You are a jealous-hearted ass person, and you need to dig deep and see why you feel that way. For real. Because some things about us, we need to examine our emotions, for real. Figure out why we feel that way, and then if you know better, you do better. For real. If you knew better, you do better. So once you know better, you are tasked with doing better. Once you know better, it's your responsibility to do better. And I think that's the reason why a lot of black people don't want to know better. You try to tell them better, and they don't want to hear it. They simply don't want to hear it, because then they know that once you know, you are responsible. You are now responsible for knowing. So you can't be like, oh, I didn't know. Let me go fuck off. I didn't know. Ignorance is bliss. And we don't want to fall into that category. Because if you want to be in a ignorance is bliss category, I'm telling you, just be prepared to suffer for the rest of your life. For you to stay in the exact same spot that you're in right now. And you can just sit where you at right now and just see yourself getting old, sitting in that same spot. Because that's what's going to happen. And you can look around yourself and see it all the time. How many people you know that you went to school with and they're still in the same town, still looking the same way, only in the middle of their face, because the rest of their face doesn't expand, and you like looking for where is Tommy in there? Oh, I see you, Tommy. You right in the middle. I see you right in the middle. Because people don't want to change. They are afraid of change. I go back to Kenner, and I'm so shocked. I'm like, oh my God, like my whole high school is here. Like y'all niggas y'all people ain't never left. None of y'all ain't never left. All y'all still here? Oh my God, for real? There's nothing here. But the same old shit. The same old shit. You don't want that. I know you don't want that. And that's why you're here. Because you want to change your life. You want to do something different. You want to start that business. You want to complete that detox. You want to buy that house. We ain't talking about buying no cars. Ain't nothing asset about a car unless you're renting it out on Turo or something like that. We need to be definitely getting our side hustles up. Okay? I just heard that they're going to start doing stimulus checks for certain states. There's 13 states that have agreed to do stimulus checks. California being one of them. I still have to look into the rest of them for y'all. But if they're going to be doing stimulus checks again, that's another opportunity. That's another opportunity. Don't squander it. Don't go take your stimulus check that you might be getting and go spend it on bullshit and satisfaction. Okay? All the goddamn BBLs coming out the pandemic. We don't need to be doing that. All the women who contact me like, can I get breast implants while I'm doing your detox? No, you can't. Well, I just want something to help my self-esteem. I just messed up my eye. No, that's not going to help your self-esteem. You getting breast implants is not going to help your self-esteem. You still going to feel the same way because you feeling that way don't have nothing to do with the way that you look. You can be as perfect can be. And you still going to find something to have a problem with yourself. You don't have to make those type of physical changes to get a mental change. Physical change cannot spark the mental change that you are looking for. You got to become one with yourself. You got to become one with yourself. I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. Let your emotions show you what the next step is. Let your emotions guide you towards the next step. And you need to look, like I said, look at those emotions. See if those emotions are just. Are you having jealous emotions? Are you having excitement emotions? Are you feeling really sad, nervous, anxious? Are you feeling afraid? Okay, write that down. And then in a perfect world, what would you do about it? If you had all the resources available to you, that's what I want you to write down. If you had all of the resources available to you, what would you do? What would you do? Start there. It don't matter if you actually got these resources or not. It really don't. It does not matter. Let God work that out. Okay? Use your imagination. In a perfect world, what would you do about your situation? Sorry, I can't put liner and talk on that part right there before my wing be all the way up here at the top. All right. All right, my bad. All right, so I'm finished doing my makeup here, and I'm not going to hold you all any longer today. I'm going to leave you guys with this. When you go out in the world today and you're dealing with all of these people around us that we are dealing with, and I know some people are like, you say dealing with like you don't want to deal with the people. And it's not so much that like dealing with like we don't want to deal with the people. It's just that it is a task. It is a task. Okay? It's a task, and it's not always the easiest task. It's not. So we have to ready our mental defenses like, okay, today I'm not going to let anybody take me off of my energetic path. Like, I'm maintaining my peace today. Today I'm maintaining my peace. And I'm not going to allow anything to get me riled up because I am maintaining my peace. So no, you cannot stir me up. You cannot sway me. If you come at me with any type of BS, I'm going to be totally quiet, and I'm just going to look at you and wait for you to be finished with whatever it is that you got to say. I'm going to just be quiet. I'm going to let you do you. I'm not going to talk over you. I'm not going to try to get my point across, because I understand that you got something inside of you that maybe nobody at home is listening to you. Maybe you don't even have nobody at home to listen to you. That could be a possibility. You know, maybe your wife is out there doing whatever the hell she doing. Or maybe your husband is. Maybe you got issues with your kids. Maybe there's just things that's going on where you just can't control it. You know? Understand that. And give that person grace. And when it's time for someone to give you grace, you'll have that grace. Because it's justly owed back to you. What you put out is what you get back. So that's why I always say, we will lead in grace. I will lead in grace. I choose to be graceful at all times, no matter how difficult it is. No matter how difficult it is, I choose to be graceful, and I choose to lead with grace. Also, I want to also leave you with this, because I want you guys to be aware of this. There's some people out there that is on the brink of being taken advantage of. I want you to know that you need to be careful of certain people who are praising the hell out of you. Because the ones that praise you and unjustified, not really like over the top, could be the one to take you down. Okay? Be careful of the verbal tip. Be careful of the one giving you the verbal tip. Remember Selena? Remember that old lady who killed Selena? She was supposedly her best friend. The one singing her praises. The one with the most love for Selena. Be careful of the one who is singing your praises in your face. And behind your back, they just waiting. Any one little thing that happens, that's an emotionally unstable person. Be careful of those people in your lives. You got them in your life, because that thought wouldn't have came to me if you didn't. I had to put that out there right quick. That was for somebody. Who? I don't know who it's for, but it's for someone. I don't know. I had a weird idea. I'm about to do hot pink at the top and purple at the bottom. Sounds pretty. All right. And then I'm going to go on Instagram and see how this really looks. Now, if y'all looking for me, you can find me on Instagram. That's where I'm hanging out pretty much daily. So follow me on there. And you guys, I hope y'all have a great day. Okay. Lipstick all on my teeth. Okay, I like this. This is going to be good for a video. All right, today's reel coming at you with pink and purple lips. All right, guys, I'm done playing in this doggone makeup. Let me go get to work, make this reel post for today, and start getting these packages out the door. I love you guys. Look, I am a person with problems. Dealing with people with problems. And I choose to lead with grace. See y'all later. Bye.